Welcome into high school basketball here on WKNT Sports. Corey and Dan Bowles with you live from Carlisle County High School as we've got a big first district showdown. Carlisle County trying to wrap up the #1 seed for this year's first district tournament, and they'll take on Fulton City, who they will beat early in the year by 150-49 down at Fulton City. Carlisle County looking to go to 11-12 on the year if they can win this one. Fulton City sits at 9-12 on the season. Carlisle County at 4-1 in district play. And Dan, I really thought on paper and looking at this one coming down the stretch, it was going to be one of those games that the Comets would have to, it would be a dogfight to win this district tournament. It got a little easier as Brandon Walker, along with Kashawn Murphy, who really gave the Comets fits early in the year, are not in the lineup tonight. They are in street clothes sitting behind the bench, dismissed temporarily from the team for undisclosed reasons. So Fulton City will be without two of their better players for this game.
You know, you look at Fulton City's record here, and they've got, they've got 6 games that they've lost for less than 10 points. You know, they've lost some close games. You know, they lost a 1-point game to Carlisle County. They lost a 1-point game to Hickman County. They lost a 7-point game to Crittenden County. And then a 6-point game to Greenfield, Tennessee, and a 6-point to Joplin Maple Grove, Illinois. So, you know, they have fought hard and fought good and come in here with a 9-12 record. And it's not nothing to sneeze at. I mean, you know, Carlisle County don't need to overlook them tonight. I don't care who's on the team.
They do have that familiar face in Arion Farrell. He's been a staple for that Bulldog program for the last 2 years.
And I've seen him on a given night just absolutely be hot as everything, you know.
Yes.
And you get him hot and one player hot and Carlisle County a little cold.
That three-point shot makes a difference.
Three-point shot.
It'll be Arion Farrell along with Cameron Madding, Devontae Alexander, Emmett Hathaway, and Corey Carr for Fulton City and Coach John Dillard. For Carlisle County, it'll be Trey Wilson, Trevor Elder, Michael Thomason, Davin McGee, and Reese Anderson, who just broke the all-time freshman scoring mark at Carlisle County in their last game. The starting lineup for Coach Brian only on the 10-12 Comets. That'll be Fulton City in the traveling black, as you see there. Blue and white tennis shoes. Carlisle County in the home white. As Hathaway is going to jump it up with Elder. And we are set for the last regular season district game for Carlisle County this season as Mr. Lewis Moffitt tosses it in the air. Carlisle County controls a tip, and right off jump go, Thomason's going to put it in off of an assist from Reese Anderson. It was a design play off the tip as Elder tipped it right to Anderson, and off it went to Thomason. Alexander lost it near the free throw line, gives it back out to Arion Farrell. Farrell back to Alexander. Devontae will come back to Arion Farrell. Uses the screen up top by Carr. Carr's going to get it back. Floater won't go. The big fella can't make it happen. And the rebound going to be controlled by Fulton City as they'll drive to the basket. Can't make the shot. Carlisle County can't pull down the rebound. So Madding will inbound it for Fulton City. As he tries to throw it in, and Anderson gets the deflection. Here's Wilson back the other way. Off to Anderson on the left wing. Anderson to McGee. Back to Wilson. Wide open. Thought about the three. Instead, he'll give it over to Elder for the 18-footer. That's good. Trevor Elder with the basket makes it a 4-0 Carlisle County lead, a minute gone by. Farrell racing back the other way against Trey Wilson, and it's going to be out of bounds. Wilson knocked that one away. And Madding will do it again underneath their own basket. Anderson's starting to get those deflections like Ethan Weatherspoon used to do. He used to do a great job getting a hand on those inside passes. Farrell on the drive, dumps it down low for Carr, and he'll turn and put it in, the big fella. First basket for Fulton City.
Got his man in there and was smart enough to wait for him to come back down.
Here's Elder, right side three, comes up well short, and the rebound comes off to Arion Farrell. Farrell thought about pulling from a 25. Instead, he'll give it off to Alexander. Now down low to Carr. Back to Alexander. He'll hit Madding on the right side for the three, and it won't go. Rebound's going to be pulled down by Wilson for Carlisle County. Wilson quickly across the timeline. Drives toward the lane. Looking down low, Elder. Elder's going to turn around with a little baby hook. It won't fall. Halfway on a rebound. Here's Madding on the right side. Back to Farrell, the lefty. Looking inside for Hathaway. Instead, he's going to fire the three. High arch won't go. And the rebound is going to be knocked out of bounds. And it's actually going to be saved as Trey Wilson didn't go after it. Thought it was going to go out of bounds. And Fulton City will get the rebound. 4-2, Comets on top. 5:45 to play here in the first. And then the Bulldogs going to turn it over as they look inside for Alexander.
Second turnover on the Bulldogs for the evening.
So Fulton City shorthanded. They don't show any type of full court pressure here early on as McGee will bring it up against Hathaway. Davin starts right, gives it off to Wilson at the free throw line. Wilson slipped. They go to Thomason in the corner. Thomason uses the screen by Wilson. Out to Anderson. Out at Elder. Here's McGee. Looks left, drives right, 10-footer, won't fall. Rebound comes off to Farrell. So the Comets hit their first two shots of the night and come up short their last three. Carr to Alexander. Come out to Madding. Working around the perimeter. Carlisle County sagging back in a little 2-3 zone. It's actually a man-to-man. They just kind of sag back in. Good shell defense as Thomason's going to pick off the pass, take it up against Madding, and lays it up and in. Coast-to-coast move by Thomason. He's got 4 early. And Anderson nearly picked off the inbounds pass. 4:40 left here first quarter, 6-2. Thomas on top. Big crowd here at Carlisle County tonight as Carr swings it over to Madding. Down low to Alexander. Back out to Madding. Anderson, another deflection. They'll get it into Alexander. Off to Carr. Big fella. To take it up. He's going to have to hurry up and get out of that lane as he comes out to Madding for 3. It won't go. Thomason pulls the rebound. He'll get it up to Anderson. Anderson, one man to beat, lays it up in the end. Mitch Anderson with the basket. And the lead goes 8-2 now. Farrell to Madding. Now to Alexander, out deep on the left side. Into Carr, and it's taken away. Another turnover on Fulton City as Thomason comes away with a steal. Thomason, top of the key. To Wilson. Wilson looking to drive on Farrell, and he's going to draw the foul and go to the line to shoot 2. Oh, they're going to stay on the floor. It'll be out of bounds to the Comets. And now to get Jacob Reddick and Jacob Dewey's in the ball game as Elder and McGee will check out. Comets come down to get a drink of water. They thought it was going to be 2 shots. I did too. I really thought Wilson was shooting that ball. Anderson brings it into Reddick. Back to Anderson in the corner. Thought about the 3. Instead, he'll drive. Kicks it out to Thomason. Open 3. Right wing. Bang! Thomason started out hot. He's got 7. And the lead goes to 9 at 11-2. Arion Farrell. He's been a staple to this program for a while. Played varsity basketball as a 7th grader. He's finally a senior this year as Alexander drives inside. Hathaway on the offensive board, puts the dribble down and knocks down the shot. Emmett Hathaway with a second field goal for Fulton City. Wilson quickly back the other way. Hands it off to Anderson. Anderson down low to Reddick. Reddick going to put it up on Carr and gets it to fall. Jacob Reddick with his first basket. 13-4, 9-point lead. Alexander quickly back the other way. He's going to get 2 on his shot attempt as the foul's going to go on Carlisle County. Thomason picks up the foul.
I guess McGee and Elder are ready to come in as soon as his first shot.
Anderson will be one coming out. He took a hit. He's trying to catch his breath as Alexander hits the first. Anderson will go out along with Thomason. 2:52 left here first quarter, 13-8. The Comets, who started out so dismal this season, with a chance to get back to 500 tomorrow night. If they can win tonight and win tomorrow night, it puts the Comets sitting at 12-12 on the season. Wilson throws it almost away as Farrell couldn't pick it off.
He's quick.
Yes, he's quick. And he's one, Trey Wilson leads his team in scoring in the top 5 in the region at 19.5 a game. But Arion Farrell is one of the few in this region that can really guard him in the lower half of the region. You know what I'm saying? The bottom 8 or 10 teams in the region. Arion Farrell can put some defense on him. Here's Davin McGee in the corner, out to Wilson. Now to Dewey. He's thought about the three. He'll come back to Wilson. Wilson out to Elder. He's going to pull from the top of the key for three. It's long. Rebound, tapped around. Elder gets it back, puts it up, won't go. Reddick on a rebound, and he's fouled. Oh, we're going to get a jump ball. Going to go back to Fulton City with 2:19 to play. Arion Farrell work it up against Wilson. Down low, Reddick with good defense comes around the backside of Alexander, knocks it away. The Comets on the steal. Wilson all the way coast to coast, going to draw the foul, and this time he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Take your pick on the foul. It's going to go on number 23.
It's going to be Alexander picking it up. His first, team's second. And Trey Wilson, who leads the region in free throw shooting at 88%, will be at the line shooting two.
And that was short, and you could tell it when it left his hand.
I jinxed him on that one. Reddick will check out. Anderson back in. 2:05 left. Trey Wilson will get one more. He throws up, and he missed them both. He won't miss two in a row many times, but he does then. Quickly back into the front court. They look for Carr underneath. The big fella trying to root his way in, and he walked with it. Turnover on Fulton City, and the Comets will get it back up 7.
Number 6 turnover.
Trey Wilson will get a breather as Thomason checks back in. And Davin McGee will bring it up with an even 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Anderson to McGee. Thomason back to Anderson, going to pop the three, right wing, it's hard, and the rebound's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Fulton City basketball. Elder the last to touch. Farrell quickly back into the front court, goes to Madding in the corner. There's Alexander from the left elbow, missing the 15-footer. Thomason with another rebound, and he'll turn and push for the Comets. Thomason off to Anderson, off the glass for two. Reese Anderson with 4 quick ones. Fulton City back the other way quickly as Alexander going to fire the three. It's in and out. Rebound comes off to Reese Anderson. Comets up 9 with the ball. Anderson to Elder on the baseline. Puts up the jumper and it's good. Elder's second basket. So Comets the biggest lead now at 11. It's 17-6, just over a minute to play. Arion Farrell to Carr. Now to Alexander. Fulton City yet to sub in this game. Even when they're at full strength, they didn't have much of a bench. As Madding's going to fire the three, it's way off the mark. Carr's going to save it in, and Arion Farrell going to pick it up near the timeline. Save there by the Bulldogs. Madding going to drive inside, and he's fouled. And that'll put Cameron Madding at the free throw line, the freshman. Shooting 2 for Fulton City.
Foul's going to go on Elder. His first, team's second now.
And with 41.2 left here in the first quarter, Madding's first free throw is no good. Brennan Walker, number 35, set to check in. I don't think we had his number right on the roster. He's set to check in if Madding hits this one. He does. And that'll get Brennan Walker, the freshman, into the ball game for Fulton City. Brandon Walker, I'm not sure if they're brothers or not. Brandon is the one that's sitting behind the bench in the sweats tonight. Wilson, left of the lane, gives it off to Thomason in the corner. Going to knock down another triple. Michael Thomason with 10 here in the first quarter. It's Carlisle County up 20-7. Arion Farrell driving on Wilson. Kicks it back to Alexander. Alexander had it knocked away. They'll come back to Farrell. Farrell going to look to take one shot here for Fulton City. They're going to work on Davin McGee. Step back three by the lefty. Won't go. And saving it in once again is Carr to Alexander. Out to Farrell at the buzzer. Won't go. And after one, Carlisle County cruising 20-7. We're back after this here on WKNT Sports.
I'm your phone. Stuck down here between your seat and your console, playing a little hide and seek. Cold. Boiling. Jackpot. And if you've got cut rate car insurance, you could be picking up these charges yourself. So get Allstate, where agents help keep you protected from mayhem. Like me.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
Call me, Kevin Kurtzinger in Mayfield or Murray at 270-247-2919 or 270-762-1030.
We all enjoy being recognized for our finest achievements, whether it be as a member of a championship team, a tournament MVP, or Employee of the Month. When it comes to crowning life's champions, there's only one place to turn. Award Masters on South 6th Street in Mayfield. Award Masters custom builds all of their trophies in-house, and they can engrave almost anything, including plaques, wooden items, and even medals. Award Masters is also the area's #1 stop for advertising, specialty, and promotional items. Award Masters in Mayfield, for recognition done right.
Comets cruising here. Corey and Dan Bowles back with you. 20-7. Carlisle County ball as we start the second quarter.
And the first quarter ended with 1 turnover for Carlisle County, 6 rebounds. They shot 9 of 15 from the field there in the first quarter. Fulton City with 6 turnovers, 9 rebounds. They shot 2 of 13 in the first quarter.
Comets still getting out rebounded, and something the Comets, they should win the battle of the boards against a team like this. Here's Anderson down low to Thomason, out to Wilson, going to fire the 3. It's off the mark. Farrell pulls down a rebound for Fulton City. Farrell going coast to coast against Thomason, lays it up and in. Arion Farrell with his first basket. He's one that can get hot quick. Makes it 20-9, 7:35 to play here first half. Comets back with their starters here as we start this second quarter. Anderson to McGee. To Thomason, going to fire another 3. This one comes up short, and Carr pulls down the rebound for Fulton City. Farrell across the timeline. Working on Wilson. Gives it off to Carr. Bulldogs. Not a lot of movement away from the ball for Fulton City here. Carr out top as Elder went for the steal. Give it over to Walker, and here is Davin McGee on the steal. He'll go coast to coast and get his first basket of the ball game. 22-9. Halfway to Walker. Looking there for Carr, who's beating and banging with Elder, trying to get possession. Instead comes back out to Arion Farrell. Farrell uses the screen by halfway. Fakes, gets his man in the air. Gives it back to halfway, straight away at the free throw line. Halfway in trouble. And now Fulton City will reset. Good defense by the Comets. On that possession, here's Alexander going inside. The rebound going to be loose and pulled down by halfway. So Fulton City just killing the Comets on the boards here early on. Farrell missing, and Elder finally pulls one down for the Comets. Davin McGee off to Anderson. He'll come back out straight away to Wilson. Inside to Elder. Good ball movement by the Comets as Elder on the fadeaway. He puts it in for 2. He's got 6, and the leads went to 15 now. Alexander back out to Farrell. Fulton City having a hard time getting anything offensively going. Just 3 field goals here early on. Alexander back to Farrell. Now to Walker, firing the 3, and it's good. That's Brennan Walker, the freshman. Knocking down the triple, makes it 24-12. Elder on the inside, comes back to Wilson. Wilson going baseline up and under, won't get it to go. Tap by Elder, won't go. And Farrell pulls it out of there for Fulton City. Farrell with a little nice ball handling, kicks it over to Alexander, who misses the 3, and Elder will pull down a rebound. 24-12, 5 minutes to play here in the first half as Thomason goes baseline. Back out to Anderson. Swing it over to Wilson. Back to Thomason on the cross-court pass. Thomason pulls up from 10, can't get it to fall. Tapped around, and Anderson going to keep it alive for the Comets. To Davin McGee. Back to Anderson, fires the 3. It's too hard again. And the rebound this time is going to come off to Fulton City as Alexander pulls it and leads the break. Alexander is going to get bumped. Got to be out of bounds to Fulton City.
That's the third team foul now on Carlisle County, 2 on Thomason.
Got to get Reddick and Dewey's back up and in the game as Elder and McGee will check out. Inbound once again, knocked away and picked away by Reese Anderson, and he's tripped up in the backcourt. That foul is going to go on Alexander. That's going to be the third team foul on Fulton City. That'll be his second. So the Comets, a chance to extend this 12-point lead, up 24-12. Fulton City in that 2-3 zone. Thomason splits it, gives it back to Anderson in a corner for 3. It's too hard again. And Alexander pulls down yet another rebound for Fulton City. Farrell up to Carr in transition. The big fella lays it up and in. Corey Carr's second field goal, and it's back to a 10-point game. Thomason to Wilson. Looking to drive, and he'll get fouled, and Wilson will head back to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Wilson, who leads this team in scoring, is scoreless to this point.
Foul went on Corey Carr. It's 4th team foul now. First foul on Carr.
And Wilson to the free throw line to shoot 2. And the first one's good. Elder and McGee back in. Anderson and Thomason will check out. .354 left here first half. Comets go back up by 11. The second one by Wilson is good again. His first 2 of the game. 26-14. Walker to Farrell. Once again, not a lot of movement from Fulton City here. Alexander uses the ball screen, a little pick and roll as Hathaway looks inside, and nice box out by Elder as the Comets pull the rebound. Reddick back the other way, and he's stripped by Farrell. Will stay with the Comets underneath their own basket. .328 left. They're going to get Madding back in the ball game as Walker's going to check out. And Wilson on the inbound. Throws it away as Madding comes up with it and then throws it off of Reddick. It'll be Fulton City basketball. Turnover on the Comets. A slow pace right now to this one. A little fast pace there for a moment. We got a foul on the floor on Dewey. He's going to be the 4th team foul on the Comets. First on Dewey's. It'll be Fulton City ball underneath. 3:15 to play here in the first half. As Madding gets it into Hathaway. Hathaway had it knocked away. Wilson on the steal. Wilson 1-on-3 behind the back, and Farrell going to foul him on the floor. It'll be Carlisle ball underneath their own basket. 3:09 left.
That's 2 on Farrell.
2 on Farrell and 2 on Alexander. Ball comes in to Elder. He'll fire it from 10 and knock it down. And Trevor Elder's got 8. To go with Michael Thomason's 10. Pace away for the Comets. Here's Alexander behind the back door. Cut, and he's fouled by Elder. And that'll put Devontae Alexander at the line to shoot 2. He's 2 of 2 from the line tonight.
That's the second one on Elder.
So just 5 team fouls apiece, but both teams with 2 players with 2. Alexander's first one is good.
A horrible looking free throw shot, but it goes in.
Elder will check out as Anderson will check back in. 18 between Thomason and Elder, and they both sit on the bench with 2 fouls apiece. Second one by Alexander, and he stays perfect from the line. 4 of 4 on the night. Gavin McGee quickly back the other way for Carlisle County. Lays one up, it won't go. Rebound comes off to Carr. 28-16, 2:45 left. Madding had it knocked away and stolen away by Reddick. Reddick going to take it up against Carr, lays it up, won't go. Rebound comes off to Alexander. Devontae out deep on the left side. Comes to Carr. Now to Matting. Work it back out to Arion Farrell. Farrell going to use a high ball screen. Tries to split a couple of defenders and we'll get a foul on the Comets. Wilson or Reddick, take your pick there. He tried to split both of them. It's going to go on Wilson. The last one to give for the Comets with 2:17 to play here in the first half. First foul on Trey Wilson. Farrell to Maddie. Now they go to Alexander. Fulton City trying to do a lot of one-on-one stuff as the Comets with another deflection by Reese Anderson. It's going to be a turnover on Fulton City. Good job by Anderson with those hands. He's had several deflections tonight.
That's 11 of them now for the game here for Fulton City.
Yet they still win the rebounding edge quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Those turnovers have kind of counteracted the rebound. 28-16, Wilson, top of the key, gives it off to McGee. McGee looks to go right, ball's loose on the floor, and Fulton City and everybody dives on it. Jump ball will go to the Bulldogs with 1:41 left here in the first half.
Wipe a little sweat up off the floor, and we'll get the ball game going again.
Arion Farrell will walk it up for Fulton City. Fulton City will still have to play Fulton County next Friday night. That'll finish up district play as Alexander goes baseline, can't get the shot. Dewey's pulls down the rebound. The Comets look to push. Anderson now to McGee. Back to Anderson at the top of the key. He'll back it up and reset for the Comets. Gives it off to Wilson. Wilson looking to drive over to Dewey's. Ball fake, gets it and in for Jacob Dewey's, his first basket. Makes it 30-16, just over a minute to play here in the half. Farrell out top. They go to Hathaway. Hathaway working on Reddick. Gives it off to Carr, backdoor cut. Hathaway gets it to fall. It's a little pass and go, Princeton style, backdoor cut. Makes it 30-18, 35 seconds left.
And I believe Carlisle will be satisfied with one more.
One shot here, yeah.
Shot.
Unless they can get the layup. There's Wilson looking to drive. He'll pull from 10 feet, way off the mark. Dewey's on the rebound, going to get a jump ball. That'll stay with Carlisle County with 20 seconds left. It's going to get Kyler Mason in the ball game. Reddick going to check out. Anderson will key it in as the Comets stack it up. Anderson had it deflected by Carr out of bounds. It will stay with the Comets underneath their own basket. Anderson once again gets it into Dewey's, now out to Wilson. Wilson without a field goal here in the first half, and Carlisle County wants a 30-second timeout. They're going to try to draw something up here with 14 seconds left. We'll take a quick break here on WKNT Sports.
There's only one local eatery that's been recognized by the National Restaurant Association. Only one place serving Western Kentucky's best steaks, barbecue, and burgers, and only one spot perfect for date night, family dinners, or private events. By now you should know, I'm talking about Carr's Steakhouse, where they not only serve up the best food in town, they also support the achievements of local athletes. You can watch every live local sportscast in HD in the bar at Carr's, so load up the family and head on down to 213 West Broadway in Mayfield. Carr's Steakhouse, great service and even better food.
And we'll see what the man there, Coach Brian O'Neill, has up his sleeve here with 14 seconds left. Use the 30-second timeout to draw up a play here for the Comets. It'll be Carlisle County ball here. Out top. McGee off to Wilson with 10 seconds left to go to Anderson in the corner. Cross court it goes to McGee. Spots up for the three. Got it. Davin McGee with the triple, and Arion Farrell from 70 feet will hit the beams. And at the half, Carlisle County cruising 33-18 here on WKNT Sports. We'll send it back to the studio. Be back with some halftime stats after this. WKNT Sports.
To get the job done, Balders carries a wide range of products including storage tanks, fencing, welders, air compressors, tools, sporting goods, toys, and clothing for work, play, and hunting. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Balders has it all. Balders, Farm, Industrial, and Home Supply, Kiva Road in Mayfield.
Hello, I'm David Long, President at First Kentucky Bank. I'm very proud of the group of professionals that make up our team here at First Kentucky. When you bank with First Kentucky, we guarantee that we'll provide a level of professionalism that will help you meet your financial needs. I'm proud of this team we've assembled. Their skill set is unique to any bank in this area, and I believe our customers will notice a discernible difference in the quality, attitude, and approach we bring to their financial affairs.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Has this ever happened to you? Or this? Will this make your memoirs? At Shelter Insurance, we can't iron out all the glitches in modern life. But we can manage your auto, home, and life insurance just fine. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Get the insurance coverage you need at the right price. Call Steve Jones today.
If phrases like this mean something to you, maybe you should come work for us. If you identify more with phrases like these, then maybe you should put us to work for you. The Mastercraft LSR Touring.
Mastercraft tires available at Grover Tire in Hickory.
I love all the windows. I think we envisioned it to be a space where we could gather together as a family.
This is a room they want to use all the time. They need things that are durable and stylish.
I love this one.
These shelves are great.
So what do you think?
That's beautiful. I do not feel that we could have made the decisions without the help of Bassett. Now I want to do another room.
The HGTV Home Design Studio by Bassett. Are you ready for your big reveal?
For the best service and parts support for your equipment, rely on H&R AgriPower, your premier Case IH dealer. H&R AgriPower has over 45 trained service technicians, and our mobile service trucks will come to your farm. Plus, H&R AgriPower's huge parts inventory and daily parts delivery between our locations means you get the parts you need fast. For service and parts support, turn to your local Case IH dealer. H&R AgriPower, the power to get you more.
Carlisle County cruising here at the half on WKNT Sports. They lead at 33-18 over the first district rival. Fulton City Bulldogs as Carlisle County kind of started out hot. Kind of got a little dull there for a little bit, and then the Comets finished with a nice fury. A big three-pointer by Davin McGee as time expired, and that's where the Comets stand with that 15-point lead.
And you got to hope that stale period doesn't go over into the third quarter, because a lot of times Carlisle's had trouble with that this year. Carlisle County had 3 turnovers for the ball game, 12 rebounds are in the first half. They shot 3 of 10 from three-point area. They were 11 of 20 from two-point area and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Had them 14 of 30 from the field in the first half. For Fulton City, they had 11 turnovers and 17 rebounds. They out-rebounded Carlisle County pretty good. They 1 of 9 from three-point area, 5 of 13 from two-point, and 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Had them shooting 6 of 22 from the field in the first half of this ball game.
For Fulton City, Devontae Alexander, Emmett Hathaway, and Corey Carr all with 4 points apiece. Brendan Walker in the game knocked down a 3 for 3. Arion Farrell with just 1 field goal for 2, and Cameron Madding has 1. For Carlisle County, Farrell and Wilson have kind of just countered each other as they both with just 2 points apiece, as Trey Wilson 2 out of 4 from the free throw line tonight. Michael Thomason leads all scorers with 10. Trevor Elder has 8. Davin McGee has 5. Reese Anderson has 4. Jacob Reddick with 2. Jacob Dewey's with 2. And as I mentioned, Trey Wilson also with 2. As the Comets put 7 guys in the scorebook in the first half. Fulton City put 6 in there. as the Comets lead at 33-18. Once again, the Comets trying to clinch the number 1 seed in the first district tournament, as their opponent will still yet to be decided, as Hickman County, Fulton County playing right now, and then Fulton City, Fulton County have to play a week from now to finish out the standings and to know who plays who. But Carlisle County girls have clinched the 1 seed, and the boys can clinch. They can hold on here tonight. And once again, a chance, Dan, tomorrow night for the Comets to get back to 500, and it's a thing that, as the Comets started this year out, never thought it would be possible for the Comets to get back to 12-12, but a chance tomorrow night. We'll send it back to the WKNT studio, and we come back. We'll have second half action for you here from Carlisle County, where the Comets lead it 33-18 here at the break.
Right, whatever it takes.
Creating comfort one home at a time. Call the folks at James Smith Heating and Cooling for all of your heating and cooling needs.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides and have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo. From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Agent Steve Jones about Shelter's auto insurance discounts.
Moe's & Bella's Frontier Firearms is this area's guns, ammo, and accessories headquarters. With decades of experience on the single-action circuit, Moe's & Bella are your perfect partners, whether you're a veteran rifleman or a first-time shooter looking for training. Frontier Firearms carries a constantly updated selection of defense pistols, rifles, ammunition, reloading supplies, and tactical accessories. They also have a state-of-the-art precision laser range on site. Moe's & Bella's Frontier Firearms, inside Mayfield's Fountain Square Plaza. They're your hometown gun shop.
And Dolby Digital Sound at Princess Theaters of Mayfield. You just can't beat the comfortable atmosphere at Princess Theaters. They've created an environment tailor-made for families with their genuine friendly style of service and unrivaled concession options featuring West Kentucky's best popcorn. Check them out online at princessofmayfield.com or call 270-251-3583 for showtimes. Princess Theaters of Mayfield. Big-time entertainment with a hometown feel.
Farming is expensive enough without overpaying for the tools and equipment needed to get the job done. Co-Equipment is this area's source for top-quality tractor parts, tires, and accessories. Family-owned and operated for over 50 years, the farm equipment experts at Co-Equipment will get you back on the job without breaking the bank. And with a full staff of mechanics, they can repair or service just about anything. Co-Equipment on Highway 94, 1 mile from Tri-City. High-quality equipment at a great low price.
It's just a few steps for tradition, for innovation. A few steps so we can all stay connected and live better lives. And just a few steps for all the Touchstone Energy Cooperative members who got us here. Learn more about the power of your co-op membership at togetherwesave.com.
West Kentucky Rural Electric Cooperative, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
I'm your phone. Stuck down here between your seat and your console, playing a little hide and seek. Cold. Boiling. Jackpot. And if you've got cut rate car insurance, you could be picking up these charges yourself. So get Allstate, where agents help keep you protected from mayhem. Like me.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
Call me, Kevin Kurtzinger in Mayfield or Murray at 270-247-2919 or 270-762-1030.
We all enjoy being recognized for our finest achievements, whether it be as a member of a championship team, a tournament MVP, or Employee of the Month. When it comes to crowning life's champions, there's only one place to turn: Award Masters on South 6th Street in Mayfield. Award Masters custom builds all of their trophies in-house, and they can engrave almost anything, including plaques, wooden items, and even medals. Award Masters is also the area's #1 stop for advertising, specialty, and promotional items. Award Masters in Mayfield, for recognition done right.
There's only one local eatery that's been recognized by the National Restaurant Association. Only one place serving Western Kentucky's best steaks, barbecue, and burgers, and only one spot perfect for date night, family dinners, or private events. By now you should know, I'm talking about Carr's Steakhouse, where they not only serve up the best food in town, they also support the achievements of local athletes. You can watch every live local sportscast in HD in the bar at Carr's, so load up the family and head on down to 213 West Broadway in Mayfield. Carr's Steakhouse, great service and even better food.
It'll be Fulton City basketball as we get ready to start this second half here on WKNT Sports. Corey and Dan Bowles with you. Carlisle County leading at 33-18. This Comet team started the year at 2-9 on the season, and the chance to be at 500 when tomorrow night ends at 12-12 almost seems impossible, Dan.
I tell you what almost seems impossible, watching those sponsors and watching them mashed potatoes and gravy sitting in that window there. That's what I was looking at.
I'll get some of that for the next game at halftime. Fulton City with the ball as we start the second half. Halfway to Matting. Inside, ball's deflected, and it'll go out of bounds. Stay with the Bulldogs.
Good effort there by Carlisle County.
Good hustle. See some smiles on the Comet faces. Good to know, but another deflection by Reese Anderson. How many of those did he had tonight? Out to Wilson. Wilson to McGee, and Wilson on offensive foul is right there with Arion Farrell to get it after the pass. But that's what I was going to say. You like to see these smiles on the Comet's faces, but you got to stay focused. You're up 15 against a team that in 5 possessions, Arion Farrell could tie this game up. Clean up a little sweat on the floor. And it'll be Fulton City's ball to go length of floor. Good job there by Coach Brian O'Neill. The towel boy. As Farrell will walk it up. Farrell still with it here on the near side. Splits a couple of defenders, and we got a foul on Trey Wilson. That's going to be 3 on Trey. And he knew it. He was just hoping nobody saw it. As when he reached in, he grabbed the arm of Farrell. And it's going to put Arion at the line. Shooting 2 in his first trip to the line tonight. And that's going to, be 3 on Trey Wilson.
I believe he not only got the hand on the arm, I believe he got something on the eye there, the way Farrell was kind of beating his eyes around there.
Yeah, wiping it out. .7:31 left. Checking on Farrell here just to make sure he's okay. He says, I'm good, give me the ball. So Farrell will toe the line for the first time tonight, the lefty. 7:31 left here in the third quarter. First free throw is no good. And now he's going to say, no, I got something in my eye.
Coach, I just cannot see that rim.
Coach John Dillard in his first year here at Fulton City as Arion Farrell knocks down the second one. And Fulton City strikes first here in the second half at 33-19. Wilson off to Anderson. Reese going to work on Matting, draws a double team, kicks it back out to McGee. Back to Anderson, now to Thomason, a little curl move, gives it off to Elder in the lane. He's fouled by Farrell as he goes up. That'll put Trevor Elder at the line for the first time tonight, shooting 2.
That is the first team foul on Fulton City here in the second half, and the third foul on Farrell.
We shot a total of 10 free throws in the first half, and we've already shot 4 in the first 40 seconds here in the second half as Elder knocks down the first one. Gets the lead back to 15. And Trevor Elder will get one more. And Elder's into double figures on the night. He's got 10 points in the game. And Thomason lead the way. 10 apiece. Farrell going to go to work here on Wilson. A minute gone by in the second half as they give it off to Alexander. Ball's almost picked away by McGee. Alexander will come to Matting. Back over to Alexander on the right wing. He'll drive, pull up in the lane, won't go. Rebound, tapped around, and McGee will control it for Carlisle County. Davin up into the front court to Trey Wilson. He'll miss the left-hand layup. And on the rebound, Fulton City will head the other way. Farrell coast to coast, and he's blocked from behind. Anderson got him from behind. McGee fouled him from the front, but they're going to get Anderson on the foul. And Arion will head back to the line to shoot 2 more.
And tie his shoe for about the 4th time tonight.
Double knot them things. .6:33 left here in the 3rd quarter as Arion Farrell's first free throw won't go. Dewey's going to check in. And Trey Wilson going to check out. Trey picked up that 3rd foul a moment ago. Comets get him a breather. Second one by Farrell is good. He's now got 4 points on the game. It's back to a 35-20 Comet advantage. Davin McGee. Out top to Thomason. Back to Anderson on the left side. Fakes the handoff. Anderson over to McGee. Open 3. Right wing is no good. And the rebound tapped around. And Alexander will pull it out of there for Fulton City. Alexander coast to coast. And we got a blocking foul on Thomason. Coach Brian O'Neill can't believe that one. Looked like Thomason had good position from our view. That'll be his 3rd, team's 4th, and it'll put Devontae Alexander, who's the perfect 4-4 from the line, at the line to shoot 2. So 4 fouls on the Comets here in this half, and 3 of them have been in the act of shooting. Thomason out, Reddick back in. Fulton City tries to chip into that lead.
Alexander shoots that flat free throw.
It is a line drive, but he's a perfect 6 of 6 from the line. And the 16-point lead's cut to 13.
At the free throw line.
Yes, they are 4 out of 6 from the line. Carlisle County 2 of 2. No field goals here in the second half as Dewey fires the long jumper. Won't go. Rebound going to be controlled by Reddick for Carlisle County. Reddick out to Dewey's, and they throw it away. Farrell comes out of there with it. Over to Matting, right side. 3 in transition, won't go. Both teams ice cold here. Alexander hits the side of the backboard, got his own rebound. Out to Farrell. Now to Matting, gonna fire another 3, right side, won't go. And the Comets clear it out the other way. Anderson, trying to go no look.
Offensive foul.
And he was actually tripped before he got there, but it's gonna be an offensive foul. Coach Brian O'Neill not happy with the call. And he wants a timeout with 5:22 to play. Carlisle leads at 35-22. We're back after this.
To get the job done, Balders carries a wide range of products including storage tanks, fencing, welders, air compressors, tools, sporting goods, toys, and clothing for work, play, and hunting. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Balders has it all. Balders Farm, Industrial, and Home Supply, Keeble Road in Mayfield.
Hello, I'm David Long, President at First Kentucky Bank. I'm very proud of the group of professionals that make up our team here at First Kentucky. When you bank with First Kentucky, we guarantee that we'll provide a level of professionalism that will help you meet your financial needs. I'm proud of this team we've assembled. Their skill set is unique to any bank in this area, and I believe our customers will notice a discernible difference in the quality, attitude, and approach we bring to their financial affairs.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Sloppy play by the Comets as we started this second half, and Coach Brian O'Neill uses a timeout to try to rein in his horses. Comets back underneath. That last foul went on Reese Anderson, was his second.
They tried their best to inbound the ball, and they wouldn't let them.
Puts the team fouls now at 5-1. Comets with 5 fouls in the first 2.5 minutes of the second half. Farrell working out deep on the right side. Comes back out top. It's picked off by Reddick. Reddick going coast to coast on Hathaway. He can't make the shot. Rebound comes off the Carr. Farrell quickly back the other way. The speedster up off the glass. And that's the first field goal of the second half. Fulton City's back to within 11. Anderson up and under, going to lay it up and in for the Comets. His 6th point. So both teams trying to outrun each other. Hathaway, they got away with a double dribble there. Comes back out to Maddie. On the near side, Farrell. It's Hathaway with it out top. Working on Dewey's over to Madding on the right side. Madding comes back near side. Elder tried to read it. Carr picks it up. Down low, Davin McGee. Going to come away with deflection. It's going to be a foul on Alexander. Second one on Fulton City. Going to be the third on Alexander. It'll be Carlisle County ball to go length of the floor. .4:22 left here in the third. 37-24. Anderson trying to get it into Elder. It was deflected. Marion Farrell going to go coast to coast and lays it up, and he's got 6 real quick ones. 8 in the ball game. It's back to an 11-point game. The Comets going to have to put Trey Wilson back in this ball game with those 3 fouls.
And he's up off the bench right now.
Here's Anderson off to Elder, and he'll be fouled by Carr. It'll be Trevor Elder headed to the free throw line to shoot 2.
They call that on Hathaway.
It'll be his first, team's third. And Trevor Elder. First free throw is good. Got 11 down the game. Thomason and Wilson back in. Reddick and McGee will check out. Elder's second one. It won't go as it rattles out. And Alexander up with a big rebound for Fulton City. He'll bring it up into the front court. Alexander trying to get it to Farrell. Almost goes into the back court. Farrell tracks it down. Back to Alexander. Dribbles it off his foot. Comes back to Farrell. Top of the key. 3 won't fall. And on the rebound, Reese Anderson. Anderson puts it up to Wilson. Wilson spins into the lane, running one-hander, won't fall. And a rebound comes off to Alexander. Wilson upset with himself, missing that layup. Got to stay focused in games like this as Hathaway kicks it out top. Now to Madding. Cross-court pass is going to come to Farrell. He's standing out of bounds and will head the other way. And Coach Dillard saw it. Nothing you can say about that one. 3:06 left here in the third. Anderson hands it off to Wilson. Right back to Anderson on the baseline. He'll draw the double team. Gets it off to Elder, who will put it up, won't fall. Rebound's going to go out of bounds off a Hathaway. And he'll stay with the Comets as Alexander saved it in off his own player. 2:48 left here in the third quarter. Anderson out top to Thomason. Thomason spins, gives it over to Wilson. Wilson going to drive over to Elder. Baseline jumper, won't fall. Rebound to Thomason, who sticks it up and in. Thomason with 12 now in the ball game. The lead goes back to 14 for the Comets. 40-26. Hathaway to Madding, right side 3 is good. Cameron Madding now with 4 in the ball game. Dewey's back the other way. Thomason going to try to match the 3. It won't fall. Madding on a rebound. Fulton City with a chance to pull it back to within single digits here at 2:05 to play in the third. Madding knocked away, and Reese Anderson with another deflection and gets the ball headed the other way for the Comets. Out to Wilson. Spot up 3. Too hard. And the rebound comes off to Anderson, but he loses the basketball. And Carr's going to walk with it as he falls to the ground. It'll be Carlisle County basketball as Davin McGee will check in. Reese Anderson will check out. 1:48 left here in the third. Michael Thomason into Dewey's. Out to Wilson. Back to Thomason in the corner. Now the Comets will reset. Dewey's right side. Squared. Thought about the three. They'll give it back out to Wilson, who almost lost the pass.
If you lose one like that, you better be on it pretty quick, or Farrell will get it.
Here's Davin McGee up and under. Can't get the foul call. And here comes Fulton City. Yet again, another chance to put it into single digits. Matting for three. It's a big one. It's in and out. Rebound comes off to Elder. Wilson quickly back the other way for the Comets. Dumps it off to Thomason on the baseline. Now to Elder. Pull up 15-footers good by Trevor Elder. He's got 13 in the ball game, and the lead goes back to 13 at 42-29.
1 minute left here in the third quarter.
Alexander looking inside, and Thomason takes it away. Comets another good defensive stop as they get it up to Dewey's. To Wilson, to Elder. He'll pull up again. Same spot, same result as Elder's got 15. 44-29 with 30 seconds left here in the third. Hathaway. Double teamed. He's pressured. Gets it into Alexander. He'll lay it up. Missed the layup. Rebound comes off to Carr. He'll put it back up and in. Corey Carr now with 6 in the game. Comets will get last shot here. 10 seconds left as Wilson comes across the timeline. Down to 6. Here's Thomason. Down to 4. Thomason between a couple of defenders draws the foul. This foul's going to go on Matting. It's going to put Thomason at the line shooting 2.
Fourth team foul. First on Matting.
Now, I know Fulton City is a little short-handed tonight, but to see the Comets with a comfortable lead at the end of the third, and their leading scorer without a field goal and just 2 points on the night, makes you feel pretty comfortable about the way your team has played. Thomason's first one is good. Wilson will check out. Reese Anderson back in. 1.9 left on the clock here, so Fulton City will have a chance. Thomason makes this one. Shots up and good. Thomason with 14. Alexander into Farrell. Farrell not even going to try to get one off from half court. And after 3, 45-31, Comets on top. We're back after
this. If phrases like this mean something to you, maybe you should come work for us. If you identify more with phrases like these, then maybe you should put us to work for you. The Mastercraft LSR Touring.
Mastercraft tires available at Grover Tire in Hickory.
I love all the windows. I think we envisioned it to be a space where we could gather together as a family.
This is a room they want to use all the time. They need things that are durable and stylish.
I love this one.
These shelves are great.
So what do you think?
That's beautiful.
I do not feel that we could have made the decisions without the help of Bassett. Now I want to do another room.
The HGTV Home Design Studio by Bassett. Are you ready for your big reveal?
45-31, Comets on top as we get ready to start the fourth quarter.
15-point lead, 15 points at the halftime. Everything kind of even there in the third quarter. Fulton City shot 4 of 11. Carlisle shot 4 of 14. Both teams, Carlisle got 5 from a free throw line. Fulton City got 4, but Fulton City had 1 3-pointer, and Carlisle County didn't have any. Carlisle with 5 turnovers in that quarter. Fulton City was 6.
13-13 quarter. Tied it up, and now Carlisle County with a quick foul on Trey Wilson. That's going to be 4 on Trey. That's going to get Reddick quickly up off the bench. Once again, so the leading scorer for the Comets, still without a field goal, and he'll head to the bench with 4 fouls.
That was the 16th foul on Carlisle County.
So Fulton City will shoot the bonus the rest of the way. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Comets have led throughout. Farrell to Hathaway. Over to Matting once again. Reese Anderson with a heady deflection and steal. Anderson down on that floater down the lane, won't go. Tapped by Elder, won't fall. And Carr pulls it away for Fulton City. Carr, baseball pass into the front court, picked off by Thomason. He'll fire it back. A baseball pass up to Anderson on the left side. Back to Elder. Pull up 17-footers good. And Trevor Elder is hot in this game. 17 now for Elder. It's at 48-31, and the Comets with a near steal. It's halfway, gets it up to Matting, and a foul from behind on Reddick. 7:09 to play, 48-31.
And that 1-1 will come in play here with 7:09 left in the ball game.
Matting 1 out of 2 from the line tonight. Come back in the first quarter. And he'll miss the front end, and a rebound comes off to Reddick for Carlisle County. Comets will work it up into the front court. Thomason, left side, 3, short. Rebound goes to Elder. He'll put it back up, won't fall, and Anderson on the tap is fouled by Matting. That'll put Anderson at the line, shooting 2 for Carlisle County. 6:55 left here in the ball game. Anderson's first free throw is good. As a team, the Comets shooting just over 75% from the free throw line. Second one by Anderson's good again. 50-31, the largest lead of the night by the Comets at 19. Matting inside, another deflection by Reese Anderson. Thomason on the steal. Out to Davin McGee at the top of the key. Back to Thomason. Thought about the 3. He'll drive instead. Lost the handle on it. It'll go out of bounds back to Fulton City. Turnover by the Comets. So Farrell going to try to rush this one up into the front court. Alexander. Left side pull-up won't go. Rebound's going to come off to Thomason. The Comets going to push. Thomason cuts back middle of the floor, and he's knocked away from behind. Farrell with the steal. Farrell up and under, and he's fouled from behind by Anderson. That'll be 2 shots coming for Arion Farrell. So Anderson picks up his 3rd, team's 8th. 6:21 left here in the ball game. 50-31. Arion Farrell's first one won't go. Dewey's back in. Thomason will check out. And Farrell will get one more. Free throw won't go. Carr with a big rebound as he'll put it back up and in. Carr with 8 in the ball game. Fulton City with a little token full court pressure as Anderson works it up against Matting into the front court. 50-33. McGee gives it off to Elder down in the right corner. Elder back out to Anderson. Going to drive, kicks it over to Dewey. Fakes the 3, pulls up from 17. It won't go. Rebound to Alexander. He'll hit Farrell on the back door. Farrell. Back to Alexander for 3, and it's good. And just like that, Fulton City pulled back to within 14 on a quick 5-0 run. 50-36. Dewey's hounded by halfway. And Carlisle County going to have to take a timeout. 5:21 to play, 50-36. Comets take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this.
For the best service and parts support for your equipment, rely on H&R AgriPower, your premier Case IH dealer. H&R AgriPower has over 45 trained service technicians, and our mobile service trucks will come to your farm. Plus, H&R AgriPower's huge parts inventory and daily parts delivery between our locations means you get the parts you need fast. For service and parts support, turn to your local Case IH dealer. H&R AgriPower, the power to get you more.
50-36 is the Comets. A little trouble there, Dan. About to turn it over, and Carlisle County burns a timeout.
Well, yeah, too far down in that corner.
He's picked up his dribble, really had nowhere to go. Brian O'Neill just to use the timeout. Here's Davin McGee. Off to Anderson. Back to McGee. Now to Dewey. He's going to fire the three. Right wing. And that was too hard. Rebound. Fought for, and Fulton City going to pull it out of there. Arion Farrell working on Dewey's coast to coast, and he's going to draw the foul. And Farrell's going to go back to the free throw line to shoot two more. He's made a living from there here in the second half. This will be his 7th and 8th free throw attempt of the second half.
And he's hitting on about 50% from the free throw line, isn't he?
2 of 6.
Oh, okay.
5:02 to play. First one by Farrell won't go. And he's not known for being a horrible free throw shooter. Not a great free throw shooter, but not horrible.
Seems like every time his first one wants to hit the front of the rim, then his second one he'll get it to go in.
The Comets lead it by 14 as Farrell's second one comes up short again, but the Fulton City Bulldogs pull down a rebound. Alexander, top of the key, missed the shot. Rebound comes off to Trevor Elder. Elder going to bring it into the front court, hands it off to McGee. McGee back to Reddick. Backdoor cut to Davin McGee. Gives it off to Anderson. Off the glass for two. Good ball movement by the Comets. And Anderson's into double figures with 10. And a foul by Reddick as Farrell went driving inside. And that's going to be 2 more shots coming for Arion Farrell, as that's now the 10th team foul on the Comets.
Second on Reddick.
4:34 left. Farrell will head back to the line. 2 out of 8 from the line here in the second half. And he gets the first one to fall.
City had missed 5 in a row there up until that point.
Second one by Farrell is going to be waved off as he crossed the timeline. 52-37, a 15-point Comet lead is now Fulton City will stay full court man-to-man as the ball comes into McGee. McGee working on Alexander. Brings it across the timeline. Off to Anderson here on the near side. Now to Elder. Comets will burn a little clock here if they could. Up 15 with the ball with 4:10 to play. McGee will bring it back out, reset. Anderson. Now top going to have it picked off by Farrell. Farrell going to go coast to coast and lay it up and in. Farrell now with 11 in the ball game. Here's Anderson back the other way, kicks it over to Elder. Jumper's blocked out of bounds. No, it's going to be reversed. They first called Fulton City ball. It's going to be Carlisle County ball. 3:48 to play. Going to get Thomason back in the ball game. Reddick going to check out. Trey Wilson still over on the bench with those 4 fouls. There's 2 points tonight for the Comets' leading scorer. Anderson. Foul from behind, the last foul to give for Fulton City. And go on Matting.
Hey, his third.
And Thomason, check that, Anderson will key it in for the Comets. Ball comes in to Thomason, pull-up jumper, won't fall. Carr pulls down the rebound and quickly gets it up to Farrell. Farrell, pull-up 25-footer, short. Rebound comes off to Thomason. Thomason going to slow it down as he gets to the timeline. Gives it back up to McGee. 52-39. Comets with the ball and a 13-point cushion. Elder fouled on the baseline by Carr, and that'll put Trevor Elder at the line shooting to 1-1. And that'll get Trey Wilson headed back into the ball game as Thomason will check out. Check that, Dewey's will check out. So the Comets back with their starting 5 on the floor with 3:17 to play in the ball game. Trevor Elder, 3 out of 4 from the line tonight. Misses the front end of the 1-1, but got his own rebound, and he's fouled again. He'll shoot 2 more. As Hathaway in on the foul. Elder was 17 tonight. We'll head back to the line to shoot 2 more.
Seems like Carlisle get that 13, 14, 15-point lead and just cannot push it on out.
Elder knocks down the first one. 18 now to lead the way for the Comets. He's got 18. Thomason with 14. Reese Anderson with 10. As Elder makes them both. 19 in the game tonight for the junior Elder. Carr down low. They find a wide open Hathaway, and he'll knock it in for 2. 6 in the game for Emmett Hathaway. 54-41, under 3 to play. Wilson back in the game, has it up top. Goes off to Thomason, deep on the left side. Now to Elder. Elder looking to drive. Little runner's good. He's got 21. Having his best game of the year. 56-41. Farrell between the circles. Gives it off to Matting, and another deflection by Reese Anderson and a steal, and he'll head to the other line to shoot the 1-1.
Wow.
How many times has he got a deflection? I mean, I know he hasn't come away with a steal every time, but I know at least 4 inbounds plays that he's done the same thing on.
For Fulton City, that's the 4th personal foul on Matting.
And Reese Anderson to the line, shooting the last 1-1 of the night. And he misses the front end. Rebound comes off to Hathaway. Comets miss a couple of front end of the 1-1s. It's Farrell to Alexander for 3. Won't go. Thomason pulls the rebound for the Comets. Wilson going to slow it down as he comes across the timeline. Gives it off to McGee. In the corner, it goes to Thomason. Down low, Elder wide open, going to lay it up and in. Trevor Elder having a monster ball game. 15 in this half. He's got 23 on the game. Matting, right side 3, won't go. And over the back is Trey Wilson, and he's going to foul out of this ball game. Trey Wilson, this is kind of like that All-A Classic game, Dan.
Right.
One that he's just going to want to put behind him. 2 out of 4 from the line tonight for 2 points for the Comet leading score. Yet the Comets leading by 17 here in a big district game.
Largest lead of the night for the Comets.
Now they live at 19.
Win.
In this second half, 50-31.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
As Carr's first free throw won't go. We'll get one more with 1:49 left here. And he'll rattle that one home. 58-42. McGee into the front court. Gives it off to Anderson. Over to Thomason, deep on the left side. Gives it to Elder, fade away on a baseline, won't fall, tapped around, and Carr comes out of there with it for Fulton City with 1:25 left, up to Alexander. To Matting, we'll give it to Farrell, he's gonna fire the 3 straight away, short, rebound to Matting. Fulton City will back it back out. Farrell's trying to get something going as Matting drives inside, he'll put it up, won't go, rebound to Elder. Loose ball, and a jump ball will stay with Fulton City with 1:06 left here on the clock. The Comets, who have led throughout Led 20-7 at the end of one. Just got to maintain that 12 to 16-point lead pretty much throughout the game. Matting will inbound it underneath his own basket. Matting throws it off of the Elder. For the 5 count, it'll stay with Fulton City. Going to get Kyler Mason back up and in the ball game. Dewey's going to check out. Alexander brings it in, and it's knocked away by Davin McGee. Will we ever get this last minute 5 in? Comet's going to put some subs in here. Clint Draper, along with Alex Chandler and Luke Keeling, and Trace Hook going to check in. With 1:05 left, 58-42. Arion Farrell looking to drive and try to get it into halfway. They throw it away. It'll be Carlisle County ball with 58 seconds left. Fulton City will stay with full court pressure. Ball comes into Hook. Hook down the right side. Going to be double team. Kicks it out to Keeling. Keeling looking to go baseline. Reverse layup is blocked away. Keeling will save it into Hook. Over to Draper. Draper looks to drive. Back to Mason. Back out to Hook. Comets will be happy to run this clock out if they could. Hook back out to Keeling. To Chandler with 28 seconds left. 58-42. Fulton City wants to foul, or that's going to get Blake Elder up off the bench, and he's going to get his first varsity minutes as a Comet, as Mason will check out. Hook brings it into Draper. Over to Elder. Get it down to Hook. Keeling going to drive, and I think the Comets would be happy to bring this one out and dribble it out with 8 seconds left. The Comets going to go to 11-12 on the year. Fulton City going to fall to 9-13 as the Comets going to win this one 58-42 as they get 2 points from their leading scorer. But they have a big 23-point night by Trevor Elder, and they win it 58-42. Once again, 11-12, and that clinches the #1 seed in the district tournament coming up here in a few weeks. It's been a good one. I want to thank all our sponsors here on WKNT, all the guys here with the cameras and on the switchboard. For Dan Bowles, I'm Corey Bowles. Folks, it's been a good one. Till next time, so long, folks.
Bright, whatever it takes.
Creating comfort one home at a time. Call the folks at Tate Smith Heating and Cooling for all of your heating and cooling needs.
Has this ever happened to you? Or this? Will this make your memoirs? At Shelter Insurance, we can't iron out all the glitches in modern life. But we can manage your auto, home, and life insurance just fine. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Get the insurance coverage you need at the right price. Call Steve Jones today.